What's up? What's up? Happy coffee. What's up? What's up? Happy coffee, man. It's CEO James Davis tuning back in for Coffee Talk Mondays. You know what I'm saying? Just coming on here, man. You know, trying to speak on some issues, man, and give away some of this good coffee, man. I got 25 bags of the Bailey Blue coffee we giving away this week. 25 bags of the Bailey Blue coffee, 12 ounces, standard espresso or whole bean. All you gotta do is type in BALI. When you log into the website, find Bailey Blue, and then type in, then go to 12 ounces, standard espresso or whole bean. You get your pick of one, either or one of them. Type in BALI, and they're not gonna ask you for no credit card, nothing like that. It's just gonna ask you for your information, like far as your shipping and all that, and it's gonna ship it straight to you. No credit card needed. It might ask you for an email type prompt or whatnot, but we're giving away 25 bags of the Bailey Blue, giving away samples of the coffee so people can try out our coffee, and we can gain customers and kind of see, you know, let our clientele know that we're very much official, and we got good coffee, and everything is on the up and up with us. We're not just no fly-by-night company or no crook company. We do business 100% legit, and we are all looking forward to letting you guys try the coffee and taste the coffee and go from there. All right. Coffee Talk Mondays, I usually come on here, and I normally speak on certain subject matters, you know, there's nothing specific, you know. I normally speak on certain subject matters off the top. I might think of a subject before I come in that might be off the top of my head, but a lot of questions I get about JD Brews is how did it start? You know, what was my plan for doing it? How did I get it up and going, and this and that? There's a lot of questions I get when I'm in the streets and I'm letting people know about the coffee or whatnot. So I figure I speak on how I started with nothing and got to where I'm at now, which I ain't really just rich right now, but you know, I'm good, you know. So I'm just gonna speak on how I got to where I'm at right now. Okay, I started, you know, at the coffee table, you know, sipping coffee with my grandmothers, and you know, I was always into food and stuff like that. So what I did was I had recipes from my grandmother's on certain things, and Southern recipes. I had like flavor and taste and stuff like that. So, you know, when I was younger, my dad used to talk about my grandmother was a phenomenal cook. So they used to talk about her opening up a restaurant called Janie's. Her name was Janie Davis. So they wanted to open up a restaurant called Janie's, and wanted my grandmother to, you know, display her skills as cooking, because she's probably the best cook I ever ate in my life, you know. And my mother is one of those top at that list as well, and my brother's wife is, you know, top at that list as well. You know what I'm saying? So there's a lot of good cooking going on in my family. So, you know, I can pretty much throw down a little something too if I really put my mind to it. I can throw down, because I watch them, you know, so often. So you know, so back to business, you know. So I looked at it as, you know, this is a opportunity to make money, because I've always was a businessman. So what I did was I got some beans together, and I used to grind my own beans at the house, and I put my own ingredients. I can tell my recipe, but I put my own ingredients in my coffee, and I come up with a blend of coffee, and I just fool with it, you know, 10 different blends, you know, 20 different blends. So I got the flavors that I have. Okay, so once I did that, it was established that I have, you know, good coffee. I let some people taste it. They gave me the thumbs up. They said it was good coffee. So, okay, cool, it's good coffee. Okay, the next step was to get it to the market. You know, the next step, what I was always big on in business was infrastructure. You know, that was the biggest thing that I was big on as a CEO. You know, I didn't want to just be a business that was just, you know, not growing or not going places. So I started, my whole thing was to start, you know, out the house, you know, knocking on people's doors and, you know, let's take this coffee. Let's go to the stores or whatever, outside the stores, or go to maybe a gas station and, hey man, let me use your coffee pot. I give you, you know, $200, man. I want to have a tasting over here. You know, that's what I was doing. You know, hey man, I want to have a tasting for the coffee for the people in the community, and I'm gonna let them know that I got coffee over here. Yada yada yada. Come get you a free cup of coffee. You know, and taste it. You know what I'm saying? So then I would have bags to sell. You know, I've always been a hustler, but I didn't want to stay at that level all the time because I really didn't have nothing. You know what I'm saying? So as time went on, I would make a little money, you know, and then I would have to go work a job because I had kids. So I would have to feed. I would have to, you know, I couldn't. It wasn't running itself. You know what I'm saying? I was requiring too much time, and I wasn't making enough money off of it. But it was a good little side hustle, or whatnot. So, you know, then I started researching. You know, I started realizing like I could partner up with a major company. It was sort of like a record label or something like that, where I can get a deal, sort of like Michael Jordan did with the Jordans with Nike, Kanye West did with the Adidas. Whereas, you know, I could have my own blend of coffee, and I could partner up with a major company with infrastructure, where they have the beans and the Arabica beans that I was looking for, the certain ingredients that I put on my coffee. All of that was, they already carried all that. So all I had to do was just, hey man, produce me this coffee. Okay, well, I want it freshly made because I don't want it sitting on no shelf. Okay, well produce. Okay, well I'm gonna sell it online. Well, boom, put up a couple thousand, you know, maybe, you know, 7,000-8,000 to get me a website, you know, and boom, I got a professional website. Okay, now once I did that, and I got with this major company, they integrated their website with my website to where, you know, when you order from me, it goes to the major. They create the coffee in my name, you know, my recipe, how I want it set up, and they ship it out to you to where the infrastructure is there for everything, to where I don't have to go no more and take beans and grind them and all that was out, you know, and that's how I grew, you know. And once I did that, it was just a matter of marketing the situation. So now when I go to somebody's house now, instead of knocking on their door saying I got coffee, yeah, I got coffee, but you can try it. But if you like it, you can go to this website and get it, you know. Or if I go to a place and say I got coffee for sale, boom, I got this website. You can go to the website, you can keep on ordering. I ain't gotta be there, and I get a certain percentage of the company I'm dealing with, plus me. We went in partners. My company partnered up with their company, and boom, I get a certain percentage of each one. And that's how I got to, you know, this level, you know what I'm saying, to where I can supply, you know, a lot of coffee, you know, because, you know, and I can get in stores if I wanted to. I just ain't made that attempt yet because I don't really have a marketing budget to get commercials yet. So I haven't really made that attempt yet to really get in stores. But that's how I got to the point to where I can supply buku coffee all across the country, because I partnered with a major, you know what I'm saying? I partnered with the right person with infrastructure, where they got the factories and all that, to where they doing all that. And all I got to do is sit back and sell it. Sell an ice Eskimo. Sell an Eskimo ice. That's all I got to do. Let them try it. And if they try it and they see it's good, and then boom, I got a customer, a repeat customer. That's how I grew it to where it's at now. You know what I'm saying? But then I started, like I said, you know, I got plans of putting some on Amazon, putting it on eBay, and expanding, because, you know, like in the streets, you would say, I did a deal with the man. So it's unlimited supply. It's unlimited bricks up here. So I don't have to, I'm never going to be set back. So I saw all that before I even got to this point. So boom, I did that and I cut that deal, and that's how I got to this point. So that's how I'm able to sell it. It's a lot of things out there I'm going to expand to, like sweet potato pies. My mom do well. My mom has a good spaghetti. All these recipes my grandmother had. Like Nestle will do virtual kitchens where you can give them the stuff. They'll order all the products and they'll mix it up with your recipe and they'll ship it to your customer. You know, this is things I learned. You got majors out here that partner up with entrepreneur, spirited people to do it and cut down costs, and everybody win, everybody make money because they got these big factories. They want to put them to use. So that's how I did it, and hopefully that gives more insight on what I did and how I did. Just little game. People keep on asking me this, you know what I'm saying? So I figured I'd explain it a little bit farther. You know, I thought I explained it before, but I explained it a little farther, and that's how I got to where I'm at, and that's why it's to where it's at. So. But anyway, that's enough on that. But all you guys go out there, get y'all 25 bags of that Bay Leaf Blue. 12 ounces standard espresso whole bean. We giving it away. CEO James Davis, get you taste some of that good coffee. It's some great coffee. You mess with it, you taste it, you're gonna love it. I promise you're gonna love it. Guaranteed. So try it out. Let me know how you think about it. Let me know what's up. Signing off, man. Happy coffee and everybody. Happy holidays, happy late Thanksgiving, and early Christmas. You know what I'm saying? So signing off, CEO James Davis, Coffee Talk Monday.